All Out with Rico Robles is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out host, Rico Robles. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Hey, monsters, you know how we do it. We're always up for something exciting and always something big and always helping out. And this is one of those big events when you tie all your favorites with just fighting, great action, beautiful people, and helping out at the same time. But this time around, it's on its fourth leg of doing so. I have ring announced in two of them, and the fourth one's going to be exciting because we are bringing the action to the north. It's none other than, of course, Black Tie, Black Eye Affairs, but this time around it has a different twist. Let's call the man that created it. Let's call in Jamie. Hey, Jamie, how you doing, man?
Hey, Rico. Good to see you. How you doing, buddy?
Great. You know, this is exciting. You know, we've been cooking this up, we've been talking about it, but this time around you're bringing it to the north. But tell us first, how did Black Eye, Black Tie get started?
Oh, wow. So my best friend, a guy called GP, he ran Solaire, and we've known each other for like last 15 years. Through Singapore, we've come over to the Philippines, and we've both had plenty of fights together. And we sat down one evening, and we'd had a couple of bottles of whiskey, and we said, do you know what? We'd like to actually do another fight. Then we realized we're too old, we're too fat, and we decided, do you know what? We're going to run our own event. 12 weeks later, we had Black Tie, Black Eye 1, which was at Makati, Shangri-La, and it was absolutely phenomenal. And unfortunately, COVID hit us and we had to slow down again, but we came back in 2023 with a fantastic event. 2024 was great, and you just wait for this one. 2 weeks' time, we're over at Solaire Entertainment City, and can I tell you, this one is going to be phenomenal. Solaire are the best hotel in the country, casino, and they've given us absolutely everything we want to put on a showstopper. So I'm excited.
And, you know, this is, of course, for a great cause. And, you know, for this one, when you guys put it all together, were you quite surprised at the response of the first one and the second one, and that the rate is getting massive and more massive?
Do you know what? The first one we didn't quite know how it was going to go. And we got a couple of people sign up, and we spoke to a couple other friends, and they decided to fight, and it kind of snowballed from there. And we sat down, we're doing this because we love to fight, but the real reason is we've got to do it for charity. Mm-hmm. And GP said, do you mind if we go and talk to this charity called Villani? I was like, no problem at all. So we went down there, and we got introduced to a little girl called Sophia. I don't know if we've got any pictures of her, but beautiful young girl. She's 5 years old, and she only had one arm. And I asked the guys there, I was like, why does she only have one arm? And they turned around and go, her mum burnt her arm off so they could beg for more money on the streets. And at that moment, I was done. They had me. They've got me for the rest of their life, and we'll continue doing events and raising money, and all the fantastic people that come to these events and donate, and they're just fantastic people, and this is the reason why we do it. We just look at these kids on screen now.
Yeah, I mean, this is great stuff. And, you know, what's great about it as well is that other than, of course, you guys get to help out.
There she
is. The action. You bring in the action. That's the thing with it. It's not just the talk. It's not just all that. It's putting in the action towards the goals that you guys do, especially with Verlani. Now, when you bring in the fighters, how do you guys choose? What's the fighting selection for this one?
My God, we get such a range of people that come in. I mean, for the third one, we had over 80 people that wanted to fight on the event, and we sit down, we talk to them, we get their stats, and a lot of them we ask for a story. It's like, why do you want to do it? It's not all just about money. It's about who the people are and how can they fit into the team? How can they fit into the whole black tie scenario? And we try and keep people on for the next event. That weren't in the last one, but sometimes you get some amazing people that you just want to carry on working with, and people that go out there with blood, sweat and tears, and they'll do whatever they can to raise money, put on a show, and they have, they got an attitude, and we all love an attitude.
Now with this one, there are teams now. I mean, you've always had the teams before, but what makes the teams now different? How are they assembled? As you can see on the screen, Gino Orta's coming back as well. He's coming from an injury. These are some of the great fighters that we've had in the previous, of course, events. Now, with choosing the teams, who balanced it out? Who chose it? Is it a luck of the draw? What did you guys do with it?
Yeah, we thought about that. We thought, how about we put all the names in a hat and we pick them out? So just for a laugh, over a couple of drinks, we did that. And we ended up with Mike Clough, who was 145 kilograms, against Gino, who was 145 pounds. So we decided that's probably not a good idea. So now we have a committee of people. We sit down and over the evening, we have a nice meal, we have a nice steak, and we just put fights together, depending on, weight, how many fights they've had, where they come from. We put all these things together, and hopefully, we've only had probably one fight that was a bit of a mismatch. All the rest are barnstormers, and hopefully on this event we got the same.
And what's fun about this is that these guys have gotten the experience already from the previous bouts, and some of them keep on coming back for more. Now, we do have some of the fighters that are joining us. Okay, first, let's start with Michael Laser Reyes, who is joining us, who will be fighting. You did get to see him on the last one. Hi, Michael. How you been, man?
I'm good. Good evening, gentlemen. How are you doing?
This is a great thing. So this is what, your second time fighting for, of course, the event?
This will be my third boxing match, but my second time with the event. Yeah.
And then now for you to be a part of this, I mean, how was your experience the first time around?
Oh, it's fantastic. Got a call from JP about 3 weeks before the event, said we need a heavyweight. And by then I've been out of practice for almost 10 years by then. And said, hey, let's give it a shot. Let's get back in the ring. And had a great time. Ended with a TKO, and want to continue that tradition.
And is it because when you get hit, like no matter if it's 10 years of absence, once you get hit, like, oh wait, it's no longer 10 years. it's pretty
in
much
you forever.
And how was the training experience though when you got to meet, of course, the kids of Berlani as well? How was that all about?
Oh man, that's really what keeps me going. I got a full-time job, got a business, and going through camps and doing this is a lot, but it's nothing when you compare to the struggles of these kids. And visiting them, they're about the age of my son right now. It really it means a lot to me that we're doing this for them, and so I'll go out there on my shield and put on a good show for those kids.
So what are you doing extra for your preparation for this bout? And who are you fighting, by the way?
Oh, I'm fighting Mr. Jaden Hill. Haven't had the chance to meet him yet, but I'm sure he's a great gentleman. And any extra, I'm working on things. I live in one of the greatest countries in the world for boxing, and decided to take a deep dive, get really into it, and work on some parts of my game that I thought I'd never be good at. And looking forward to showing that all on May 24th.
So if you were to predict your bout for this one, if you could call it now, what would it be?
I sure hope he could take a strong right hand, because that's the way it's going to end.
All right, Jamie, how do you feel about that? He's called it.
I love it. I love it. I love it when I love it when they call out the round or how they're going to do it. And we've had a couple of people who've done that and they've actually achieved it. And it's a fun part of the game. So
this is exciting. Michael, where are you training from now?
Yeah, I'm training out of Majestic here in Makati City. And Makati's in, and going to represent that.
All right. Thank you very much. Invite everybody, man, to get some tickets.
Absolutely. Guys, come out. It's a fantastic event. As Jamie says, it's in the best venue in the country, Solaire. We're doing this for a fantastic cause for these kids, and it's going to be a real memorable time. So get your tickets before they get sold out. May 24th. Go now.
All right. Thank you very much, Michael. All right. Thank you for taking time to join us. And we're excited to fight you. I mean, to watch you fight.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Hey, no.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks, man. Have a great one.
Take care.
All
Good night,
right, here we
gentlemen.
go.
Thank you.
And I did hear him mentioning who he will be fighting, and we do have him in here actually. Michael, you could stay here. All right, we're just gonna interview the guy that you're gonna fight, and then we'll have you back on this. Okay, here we go. He will be fighting. He is joining us from where? Another country, actually, to be exact. We have Jaden Hill, who's joining us from where? Jaden?
Joining you from Durban, South Africa.
South Africa. So he's joining us all the way from South Africa. Are you there for training, or is it more of like trying to get extra shape? You know what I mean? Trying to go for that knockout.
Yeah, just eating more meat on this side. No, I live here in Durban. Yeah, so I obviously used to live in Philippines, which is how I got to know Black Tie and Jamie. But yeah, I've been back in South Africa since 21.
Okay, so of course, when you did get that invite, okay, Tom, for part 4, what got you all excited for this one? I mean, your previous work was actually pretty good, man. You know what I mean? So tell us about your experience as well.
Well, I think the first fight was it was obviously my first fight as well, but I think it could have gone slightly better for me, or the fight could have gone better, could have gone longer. My opponent wasn't given much notice. He was also given a 3-week heads up. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, the previous opponent fell out due to injury. So he kindly filled in a place, and we were able to carry through. But I think if he had more preparation, maybe you would have put up more of a challenge.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest with you. I think he saw Jaden punch me. It was a jab, and his glove went around my head, and I've never felt punched that big. And I looked over, I saw his opponent. Next day, his opponent said, "Yeah, I'm injured. I'm done." So.
It's true, sometimes the short call notices when it comes to fights, these fights actually what made a great, like Manny Pacquiao, who took a 10-day notice. He was ready at that time. He wasn't supposed to fight Le Duava, but that's what makes a person great. But that time around, you rose up to the occasion. Now this time, you did hear your opponent. If you did see him, he is in the same call as us on this interview. Now, have you seen your opponent's previous matches?
I've seen a clip of him on that fight with Dan. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there was his clip of ending the fight pretty much, but I haven't seen much of it, no.
So how are you preparing for this competition? You being, of course, back there now, are you running extra? Are you boxing with Israel Adesanya? How's the training there, man?
Yeah, no, training's going well. I've got a very good coach. He's teaching me. He's ex-pro, so he's teaching me a lot of his tricks. But mainly it's just hard work, a lot of road. I mean, I live on a farm, so there's always hard work around the farm somewhere, just hitting a tractor tire or whatever the case is. So there's not short of things to do. It's more just finding the time.
And easy biltong.
Yeah, he's going to go full Rocky Balboa in this match. And how would you predict this match, man?
Well, I play to win, so I mean I don't see it going the other way. But I mean I've got a few ways I could do it, but I'll just watch out for that right hook.
Okay, that right hook. That's what it is. And to make things extra interesting, Jamie, would you allow me to put them both in one call?
Bring them on.
All right, they got Michael Reyes and Jaden Hill. They are in one call. They are going to be competing against each other, of course, for great charity, and hopefully none of them end up as charity, as they are training so hard. But reasons why people should buy the tickets and watch your bout. How much preparation and excitement we got here, man?
No, I think it's going to be a great show. I think Mike will agree. We two probably well-matched fighters, both with a bit of experience, and it's going to be a great finale.
Michael,
I'm looking forward to the fight. Clash of the Giants, Clash of the Titans, and let's put on a good one for the kids. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this.
All right. And predictions, gentlemen.
Hey, you're not getting me on that one. But what I will say, these two guys, I've sparred with them both. I know how they both hit. And this fight, I think it'll be fight of the night, in my opinion. I can't see it going the distance. And just watch. Whether it's on a live stream or at the event, be there.
All right.
Jaden, I'd be very disappointed. Jaden, I'd be very disappointed if you didn't fight your best. So be ready. I want to have fun.
I'll always bring it. Don't worry.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Jaden Hill and Michael Laser Reyes. Thank you, fellas. They are going to be part, of course, of a very stacked fight card. And also, one of them we have here on the call is going to be fighting for a belt. So, of course, this is the return of Gino Orda, who was injured in the previous, of course, event. We got his opponent. How did you choose the opponent for Gino?
So, Rico, just to go back a second, that fight is for the heavyweight belt. So, forgot to tell you that one. So, they will be fighting for this belt.
Wow. Hold on. Let me put them back in the call again. Here's the belt that you guys be fighting for, fellas.
Nice little white belt. So, if you want to get it, start throwing. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. There you have it. Of course, the heavyweight belt. So this is a vacant heavyweight belt, right, Jamie?
It is. So Mike Clough won the other one, and Mike's in Dubai. We have one, which we'll talk more about perhaps later on. But whilst we're in the Philippines, we're going to give another belt out. And one of these two will take it. And we seem to be going kind of global. We've got South Africa, Dubai, Philippines. It's going all around the place. So,
that's
exciting. But going back to your question about Gino. So Gino is an eccentric guy. He's kind of crazy. He's kind of Conor McGregor style. He always wants to get out there and do whatever he wants to do. I love him. I love the guy. And this Mac, who you'll probably meet later on, is a more chilled out guy, but when he switches that switch, my God, does he go. And at the last event, he knocked out his opponent. I think it was in the second round. And he literally called Gino out there and then. He turned around. Gino was sitting up in the VIP bit, up on the stage, and he said, I want you. I want your belt. Let's go. So
and let's put him on the call. Here we go. Let's put in Mac Bonana and, of course, the Team Submission Sports. How you doing, man? How you doing? We're actually teammates and on the striking part of things. You know what I mean? So, Mac, how did it feel when you were calling out Gino when you got that win, man, the last time?
Hello?
Yeah, walk us through this work.
I'm sorry, my audio just went off. Okay.
It's okay. As he fixes his audio, we'll actually watch his work with his fight. As we did get to watch him, this is his fight with Tamayo. Of course, Makunana that we are watching. He will be fighting for a belt. All right, Max.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back.
Your first time in, of course, Black Guys. How did all the experience for you, man?
Oh, yeah. That was my first fight. Of course, I was nervous getting in the ring, but when we started throwing punches, it was on, and I just let my hands go, and then there, you got the result.
Now, with you calling out, Gino Orda, you're calling out the champion. You're calling out the light guy. Right when you won, about what kind of preparation are you doing now?
Oh, I've been training every day, putting in the work. Well, I'm in my 40s, and I guess it's at this age that I found the discipline to do this, and I mean, it's always been a bucket list of mine to fight, and I think it's just the perfect time that I'm now more mature, more disciplined, and just ready to put in the work.
And what kind of work are you doing now as far as this one?
Um, yeah, do training every day, doing road work, doing pad work, game plan, studying the fight, studying how his old fight went, and yeah, talk to my coaches about it.
And what do you predict in this match?
Oh, it's not going to the judges.
Uh-huh.
I'm making sure that there's no doubt that I'll be the clear winner of this fight.
You know, when they do say, it's going to be a knockout. Is it going to be you getting knocked out? Or is it going to be somebody getting knocked out?
I got a chin.
Yeah? That's your opponent.
What's that? Sorry?
Message for Gino.
Oh, it's nothing personal, Gino. Let's put on a great show. People are paying good money for this fight, or for this night, and let's put on a great show. I just really want to take that belt home. It's beautiful. It would look really nice on my shelf, and see you on May 24th.
It's as simple as that. Thank you very much, Matt. All right. So, Jamie, this is something that we are looking forward to. Of course, these bouts. How many bouts all in all, and who are the special attractions other than the fellows that we interviewed here?
So we've got 13 bouts. One got cancelled last night, so we've got 12 at the moment. Hopefully we'll go back to 13 tomorrow. It's a lot of bouts, but what do we want? We want action. We want people to go out there, and my prediction is we're going to have quite a few knockouts. So let's add a few bouts so people can carry on drinking their champagne, raising money for Villani, and enjoying their night. Bouts to look out for. Well, we got bout of the pretty boys, the celebrities, which I'll tell you about a little bit later. But I think the girls are going to love that one. They want to fight topless, and I'm struggling to tell them that they've got to keep their tops on for that one. And obviously,
here's a fight card that I'm seeing. There is Sing Son and Dagan. Of course,
yeah.
Christian has he been training hard for this one? Of course, Chelsea's brother, Chelsea, is a champion of the event. Now, this time around, the brother's stepping in. How is that going?
Yeah, well, I first met Chelsea. She was a late replacement for the first one in 2019, and I had no idea who she was. And I literally just messaged her. I saw her boxing on a video. I said, "Hey, do you want to come and fight in the black tie?" And she was like, "Yeah, I do." And she turned up to the event, and I learned all about her and her family and everything. And they've been a great supporter of the event ever since. Sean Monzon, who's married to Vanessa as well, has been a great help to me. And this time, Chelsea is going for part of government. I don't know what it is. But Christian said, "Do you know what, Jamie? This is a dream of me. I want to fight. I want to get in there, and I want to show everyone what I've got." And he's been training hard. And I've seen him train. I've seen him sparring, and I'm looking forward to him getting into the ring. So
it's gonna be exciting because he's a very flamboyant, tatted dude. I want to see what he brings here. Will he bring that Connor energy there? This is gonna be exciting. Also, part of the fight card is Janicek and Anuan. Okay, which one is this one? This is actually one of the kids' bouts. Tell us about this one.
So things that I always want to try and push is bringing up small, young Filipino guys onto the camera so people can see who they are and what they can do. And the last time we brought in two amazing kids, and I'll be honest with you, it was my favorite fight of the night. They just went for it. They swung from the moment, literally from the first bell, they didn't stop swinging. And they turn around to me this time. They go, "We've got friends that would like to fight on this card." And I said, "Okay, who are they?" And they said, "Well, they're 13 years old." And I was like, "Oh, that's very young." And then I saw them box, and I was like, "These kids have got more skill than I ever had in my life." So I was like, "Let's do it. Put them on the card." And I've met them both, and I absolutely adore them. And I guarantee it's going to be one hell of a fight again. They will just go for it. So looking forward to that one.
For all you fans of virality and people online, we're going to have Mr. Mainet. You've seen him in the bare knuckle edition of the URCC. He's going to be fighting as well. Of course, Ken Johns will be joining the bout. He'll be taking against Hashimoto. Okay, I've seen the guy Hashimoto. He's very fit, man. So this is a whole different kind of thing, man.
Right, these two, they've got beef. So I don't know where this beef has come from. I don't know if it's new or if it's old, but they've got beef. Every time I've spoken to them, it's like they literally want to hurt each other. And I'm like, guys, this is for charity. I think they're like, yeah, it's for charity. We'll do everything for charity. I want to hurt him. I want to hurt him. So let these guys go. They've both got an attitude. Hashimoto is an absolutely beautiful human being. He's Hawaiian, Filipino, Korean, Japanese mix. And I always pronounce his name wrong, but it means Mr. Beautiful, doesn't it, in Tagalog?
Mr. Mainit. Yeah, Mr. Mainit.
I met him a few times, and he's a great guy. And that's a fight I think I'll be sitting ringside to watch. Looking forward to that one.
So it's going to be an exciting, of course, match. Ken Johns online doing the street boxing and also on the bare knuckle circuit as well. You've seen him a couple of times. There's a couple of fights, which you did get to see. And of course, the main event, this is for the heavyweight. They got them earlier. We have, of course, Hill and Reyes for the heavyweight belt. So this is exciting. How many belts all in all for the evening that they're fighting for?
We got 13 bouts, but don't look past the second bout. Second bout is a guy that had to pull out the last event, and because he broke his hand. These are both two big boys. Mike Reyes actually fought Dan Tuaga on the Black Tie 2, I think it was, and he knocked him out. But Dan is a Fijian guy with a head as hard as a sledgehammer. And these two guys are going to go tooth and nail to try and knock each other out as well. Normally, I like these fights to go a little bit longer, more entertainment.
Yeah.
Half these fights, I don't think they will. I think they literally will be trying to knock each other out, and they will succeed.
And the thing there is, these guys are not just somebody who put on gloves and let's go and box for charity. No, they are in shape. There, how many weeks to train for this competition, Jamie?
So this one, normally we do 12. This one's been a 10-week camp, but half these fighters have been training non-stop anyway. They've all got full-time jobs. They've all got, they're out there, they're bankers, they're lawyers, they're politicians, they're whatever they need to be. And then suddenly they step into the ring and they become monsters. And as soon as the bout ends, they literally pour a whiskey, crack a beer, and they're complete gentlemen again. And that's why we love doing this.
That's why it's fun to watch. It's always fun to ring announce it because you really see the level of competition that's there. It just keeps on rising and rising. And these guys, at the end of the day, do crack a bottle and just have fun. And all gentlemen, all for the likes of charity. Jamie, thank you very much. Invite everybody. Where can they get tickets? And of course, there's still tables for those who want to be a part of this momentous event that's in the north. Tell them about it.
Guys, this is going to be at Solaire Entertainment City, Paranaki. Get down there. I promise you it's going to be one of the biggest events the Philippines has seen. If you've ever seen the Black Tie, Black Eye events, we put shows, we put alcohol, champagne, it flows, everyone goes to the stage, everyone has a fantastic time. So get your tickets, get your tables. We'll put a link somewhere down here. It'll be a fantastic night, I promise you. And please, if you see me, come and have a drink with me. And we will share a bottle of champagne together.
All right, there you have it. This is exciting. Jamie, thank you very much for taking time to share with us the goodness that you do, not only for the boxing community, but for the Philippines. Thank you to Jaden, also to Michael, that's putting back on the call, and also to Mac. Thank you guys, for the hard work and for the training and for all the sparring that you guys are doing. We cannot wait to watch the bouts. Good luck, gentlemen. And
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview.